Good morning everyone. Today we will discuss exercise 18.2 questions. Here we have first question. EOB is the diameter of the circle O, circle with center O, because I already told you we always represent the name of the circle with the center name. And here if you look at in your question, they said that angle ACB we can also say that angle C is the angle in the semicircle. Then measurement of angle BAC, that means angle A. This angle is 2 by 3 part of this angle, and you have to identify this angle ABC, or you have to find angle B here. According to the properties of the angle subtended by an arc, if this is a semicircle, AB is a diameter, that means this angle is 180 degree and this angle is half of this 180 degree because it is connected with the segment AB. So that means according to that, if angle C is equal to 90 degree, so we can mention that angle in semicircle is right angle. That we already done. Okay, so angle A is given to me. Angle A is, according to the statement, 2 by 3 part of angle C. 2 by 3 of angle C. So that is 2 by 3 of angle C. So here angle C is 90 degree. 2 by 3 into 90 degree, that gives me 60 degree. So that means angle A is here 60 degree. This is 90 degree. We have to find the third angle. Then we can apply triangle sum property, that is angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree by triangle sum property. You can mention here by triangle sum property. So here angle A is 60 degree, angle B we have to find, angle C is 90 degree is equal to 180 degree. So angle B 60 plus 90 give me 150 degree. 1 is equal to 180 degree. Then angle B is equal to 180 degree minus 150 degree is equal to 30 degree. That we have to find in this. Now in the joining figure, O is the center and QR and QP are the tangent to the circle with center O. You have to find angle OQP. We have to find this angle OQP. So very first thing, remember one thing, there is a one tangent है, वहाँ से two tangents draw की जाती हैं, तो उन tangent की measurement, length और मैग्नीट्यूड इज सेम एज द लेंथ, उनकी लेंथ आपस में इक्वल होती है और सर्कल के सेंटर से जो पॉइंट पर टच करती है, सो दैट पॉइंट इज कॉल्ड द पॉइंट ऑफ द टेंजेंट टू द सर्कल. और जब सर्कल के सेंटर से पॉइंट ऑफ टेंजेंट लाइन ड्रॉन फ्रॉम द सेंटर ऑफ द सर्कल from the center of circle to the tangent point of the circle, so that line always make a 90 degree angle with that is perpendicular to, so that means 0 to R, and this ORQ is 90 degree according to the property of the tangent. सर्कल के सेंटर से कोई भी लाइन अगर टेंजेंट पॉइंट को टच करती है तो ऑलवेज वो 90 डिग्री का एंगल बनाती है, तो यहाँ भी 90 डिग्री आएगा. Then how you will find this angle? First we try to find this angle, because in this triangle if you look at this OQR, you have two angle is given and you have to find the third angle. Okay, so but we can't say that this angle is equal to this angle. For that first you have to prove the congruency of these two triangles. After proving the congruency of these two triangles, you can say that this angle must be equal to this angle. I can mark this angle, this will be 1 and this will be 2. It will be easier for me to identify. Basically I have to find this angle in my question. Angle 1 I can find from this triangle. So in this triangle QRO. First we try to find this angle, that we mark it angle 1 as RQO. So by triangle sum property, if two angle is given, we can identify third angle by adding given two angles, subtract from 180 degree. So that means if I have to find this angle, angle 1, so that means 180 degree minus sum of these two given angles. So that is 180 degree. 90 degree plus 50 degree give me what it give me, 90 plus 50, so that give me 140. So 180 minus 140 give me 40 degree. So that means this angle 1 is 40 degree. But how can I find this angle? Before finding this angle, we must prove the congruency of these two triangles. So we have these two triangles in triangle OQR and triangle OQP, right? So in these two triangles, angle R is equal to angle P because both are each 90 degree. Angle R is equal to angle P, each 90 degree. So that is each 90 degree. So here, now look at this side. So OR and OP, these are the radius of the circle. OR is equal to OP, that is radius of the circle. Then QR, QP also equal to each other because these are the two tangent to the circle that is equal to each other according to tangent property. QR is equal to QP. If you look at this, QR is equal to QP. Either we can go with this or either we can go with this. These two sides and this is OQ is common. We can also go with that because for right RHS property, this is a hypotenuse. This is a common. So one side, either this side, either this side or this side, and 190 degree angle. So QR is equal to QP. So that is tangent to the circle. Tangent to the circle, that is equal to each other. Now if I go with two sides, one is OQ is equal to OQ is common. So I can congruent these two triangles with two ways. One way is like three sides by SS property. It also be possible by SSS property and by RHS property. So I can go with both the ways. So here, according to the condition, I can go with RHS property, that is triangle OQR is congruent to triangle OQP by RHS property. Now if triangles are congruent, this angle must be equal to angle 2. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. So that we have to find because we mark that angle OQP is equal to angle 2 that I mentioned in the statement in the figure. So that means if two triangles are congruent, so I can directly say that angle 1 is equal to angle 2 by CPCT. So I can write it here. So angle 1 is equal to angle 2 by CPCT, that is equal to 40 degree. That means angle 2 is equal to 40 degree. So that is angle OQP, this angle. Now your third question is that ABC is a scalene triangle. Scalene triangle means all sides had different measurement. Scalene triangles means AC measurement is different, BC is different, and EB is different. If EB is the diameter of the given circle and C is the point on its boundary, find the measure of angle BAC. Basically, you have to find this angle A. B you have given in your question 50 degree, though this is the diameter. So that diameter divides circle into two equal parts. In one is a semicircle, this part we call it semicircle, and angle in a semicircle is always 90 degree. Why? That is connected with this because this is 180 degree and half of 180 degree is that angle which connected with the same segment but lies on the circle boundary. So that means you have given Angle B is equal to 50 degree. Angle C is equal to 90 degree. You can mention here angle in semicircle. Angle in semicircle. Then here now you have to find angle A. So by triangle sum property, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree in triangle ABC, or we can say that right angle triangle. Angle A we have to find. Angle A plus 50 degree plus 90 degree is equal to 180 degree. So angle A is equal to 180 degree minus 140 degree is equal to 40 degree. Next is your question number 4. So now in this question number 4 is given to you. So here this angle is given 35 degree. This is 85 degree. If you look at this figure, this is, suppose we mark it as O. So this is my center point, intersecting point. So if I look at the triangle ODA, okay, two angle is given to me by triangle sum property. I can easily find here angle D by adding these two angles and subtract from 180 degree, because sum of all the angles of the triangle is 180 degree. But in the question they said that you have to find this angle, angle C. So how I will find that angle? So what I will do, I will check here by angle subtended by an arc property. So this AB is a segment, this AB is connected with C, and this AB is connected with D also. If I found the angle D, that means angle C is equal to angle D according to the properties of angle subtended by an arc, because this is an arc and this is a segment, arc segment, and angles lies on the same segment and lies on the circle boundary are equal to each other. So that means first we have to find this D angle. If we found D angle, that directly we can make it angle C. Now if how you will find, if you check that 85 plus 35, 85 plus 35, what it gives you? 120. 85 plus 35 give you 120, and for finding this D angle you have to subtract here 180 minus 120, that gives you 60 degree. Okay, so that means your angle C, because angle D is equal to angle C according to the properties, so we can say that this angle also be 60 degree, that we have to find. So how can I write in this? So angle D is equal to 180 degree minus 85 degree plus 35 degree. Okay, 180 degree minus 85 degree plus 35 degree. So here, so that means angle D is equal to 180 degree minus 120 degree gives me 60 degree. So give me 60 degree. So angle D is equal to angle C is equal to 60 degree. Angles lies in the same segment. Angles lies in same segment. Lies in same segment. Angles lies in same segment are equal. Angles lies in same segment. Angles lies in same segment are equal to each other. For this way we can find the value. And measurement of angle C is given 50 degree. You have to find here this angle B and angle OAB, that you have to find. So in this you have to find two angles. First we will try to find this angles. So how I will try to find this angle in this question number 5. So if BC is a diameter, that is given in your question, because O is the center, that means angle A is equal to, angle A is equal to 90 degree. Angle C you have given 50 degree. Then angle B you have to find. So angle B you have to find. So same, if we look at the triangles, in triangle ABC, by triangle sum property, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Angle A we have give 90 degree. C we have give 50 degree. Angle B we have to find 50 degree. angle B plus 50 degree is equal to 180 degree. So angle B is equal to 180 degree minus 140 degree. So that means angle B is equal to 40 degree. So I found that here my angle B is equal to 40 degree. So this is my 40 degree angle. Right. Now next I have to find angle EOB first, because for finding this angle we must know this angle also. So how can I find this angle EOB first? If you look at this clearly in this segment, here EB connected with this center angle O and also connected with C angle that lies on the boundary of the circle. Then what is the angle subtended by an arc property? If the same segment make a two angles, one angle at the center and one angle at the boundary of the circle, so boundary of the circle angle, if we double the boundary of the circle angle at the center, it will be double. That means this angle O will be 2 times angle C according to the property of the angle subtended by an arc. That means same arc make double the angle at the center of that which makes same arc at lies same angle on lies at the boundary of the circle. So according to that, angle AOB, so angle AOB will be 2 times angle C, that is 2 into 50 degree, that is 100 degree. Why it is 100 degree? You can mention here by angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle subtended by same arc at the boundary of the circle or circumference of the circle, boundary of the circle, that you have to write it here. Now if I got the angle AOB, I got here as 100 degree. So now 100 plus 40, 140. If you look at this triangle, in triangle AOB, angle, we just find angle AOB is equal to 100, then angle B is equal to 40 degree, then you have to find angle OAB, that is 180 minus 100 plus 40 degree. So that is 180 minus 140 degree gives me 40 degree. That means angle OEB will be 40 degree. Next your question is 6th question. In your 6th question, you have given PQR is a triangle inside the circle with center O such that PR is the diameter. If PQ is equal to QR, find the measure of all the angles of the triangle PQR. That means you have given one triangle, PR is the diameter, and in which PQ is equal to QR is equal to given to your question. You just have to find all the angle of this triangle PQR. First thing, if PR is the diameter, this angle lies in the semicircle will be 90 degrees. Though this side and this two are equal to each other, that means angle P must be equal to angle R. Before that, for showing this angle is equal to this, you must prove the congruency of these two triangles. So first I will write very first my angle Q is equal to 90 degree. So according to, because angles lies in the semicircle, angles lies in semicircle is 90 degree. Then in triangle POQ and triangle OQR, so OQ is common, OQ is equal to OQ, that is common in this two triangles. Then OP is equal to OR, these are both radius of the circle. Then PQ is equal to QR, that is given in your question. These are equal to each other. That means if three sides are equal, so we can say that triangle POQ is congruent to triangle OQR by SSS property. So if these two triangles are congruent, we can say that angle P is equal to angle R by CPCT, congruent part of the congruent triangle. Now look at this triangle PQR. So angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equal to 180 degree by triangle sum property. By triangle sum property. So that you have to mention here. So angle P is equal to angle R. So we can also say that angle R is equal to angle P. So we can replace angle R with angle P. Q is 90 degree. So we can also write angle R as angle P first, because if we find the angle P, we can easily find angle R. 2 times angle P is equal to 180 degree minus 90 degree. So angle P is equal to 180 minus 90. 90 by 2 is equal to 45 degree. That means angle P is equal to 45 degree, angle R is equal to 45 degree, and angle Q is equal to 90 degree in this triangle PQR. Next is your question number 7. You have figure is given. O is the center of the circle. Find the magnitude. Magnitude means you have to find the measurement of the angle. So in this figure, so you have to find this angle DCB, and you have to find the angle this ACB, this full angle, and this angle that is DCB, and this whole angle C, that you have to find in this. First, what we will do, for this finding this angle, we need this angle first. Okay, though you have given BC आपको given है diameter of the circle. If this is the diameter of the circle, A lies in the semicircle, so angles lies in the semicircle is 90 degree. तो वो इसका half हो जाएगा. यहाँ पे 90 डिग्री है. अगर ये 90 डिग्री है, BCD के साथ भी connected है, तो these both angles will be 90 डिग्री each. ये भी 90 डिग्री होगा, ये भी 90 डिग्री होगा. अब अगर मुझे इस वाले एंगल में, जो मेरी DBC ट्राइंगल है, इसमें से अगर मुझे ये DCB ढूंढना है, तो ये मेरा 20 + 40 60 डिग्री है, 90 डिग्री है. 90 + 60 150. 180 में से 150 माइनस करेंगे, यहाँ पे 180 में से 150 माइनस करेंगे तो ये आ जाएगा 30 डिग्री. दैट इज 30 डिग्री. 180 माइनस 150 इज इक्वल टू 30 डिग्री. अब मुझे निकालना है ये पूरा एंगल C. एंगल C कनेक्टेड है ABC ट्राइंगल के साथ. एंगल A 90 डिग्री है. यहाँ पे जो आपका एंगल ट्राइंगल ABC में जो आपका ABC एंगल है वो 40 डिग्री है. 90 + 40 गिव्स मी 130 डिग्री. तो अगर मुझे ये पूरा एंगल यहाँ पे निकालना है, तो ये पूरा इस ट्राइंगल के अकॉर्डिंग टू आ जाएगा 180 डिग्री माइनस 90 + 40 इज 130 डिग्री इज इक्वल टू 50 डिग्री. तो जो आपका एंगल C होगा वो मेरे पास आएगा 50 डिग्री, और जो DCB होगा वो आएगा 30 डिग्री. कैसे? अब इसको लिखेंगे कैसे? सो इन दिस फर्स्ट वी विल मेंशन इन ट्राइंगल DBC, जो आपकी ट्राइंगल है DBC, जो आपके ट्राइंगल है यहाँ पर DBC. ये ट्राइंगल DBC में आपको जो एंगल D है, एंगल D इज इक्वल टू एंगल A, ये तो आप पहले ही मेंशन कर दो. एंगल D इज इक्वल टू एंगल A इज इक्वल टू 90 डिग्री. एंगल इन अ सेमी सर्कल. सो इन ट्राइंगल DBC एंगल D आपके पास 90 डिग्री है. एंगल B आपके पास क्वेश्चन में गिवन है 40 + 20 60, और आपको निकालना है एंगल DCB. एंगल D है आपके पास 90 डिग्री प्लस 60 डिग्री प्लस एंगल DCB, ये तीनों एंगल मिलके बनते हैं 180 डिग्री. तो एंगल DCB इज इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री. अब यहाँ पे जब आपको एंगल DCB निकालना है, 180 डिग्री 90 + 60 इज 150. सो 150 गिव्स यू 30 डिग्री. दैट्स वाई ये वाला जो एंगल है आपका पास आया 30 डिग्री। अब अगर आपको ये पूरा एंगल सी निकालना है तो ये कनेक्टेड है ट्राइंगल ए बी सी के साथ। इन ट्राइंगल ए बी सी एंगल ए प्लस एंगल सी प्लस एंगल ए बी सी इज इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री, ये वाली कंडीशन है। अब यहाँ पे जो आपके पास एंगल ए है, ऑलरेडी वी हैव टू फाइंड एंगल इन अ सेमीसर्कल इज 90 डिग्री। एंगल सी वी हैव टू फाइंड, एंगल बी इन योर क्वेश्चन गिवन इज 40 डिग्री। So angle C will be 180 degree minus 90 plus 40 is 130 degree. So that is equal to 50 degree. That's why this angle C is 50 degree and this is 30 degree. Now next figure is AOB. In this you have to find all the angle of this triangle AOB. यहाँ पे भी हम सेम प्रॉपर्टी लिखेंगे जो अभी हमने पीछे मेंशन की थी। एंगल सबटेंडेड एट द सेंटर इज डबल द एंगल और लाइज ऑन द सेम सेगमेंट बट लाइज ऑन द बाउंड्री ऑफ द सर्कल। दैट एंगल लाइज टू द बाउंड्री ऑफ द सर्कल। अगर सर्कल की बाउंड्री पे 60 डिग्री है, सेम सेगमेंट ए बी बना रही, तो सेंटर में 60 का डबल हो जाएगा 120 डिग्री। 60 इंटू 2, यहाँ पे जो आपका एंगल होगा, यहाँ पे जो आपका एंगल आएगा इस फिगर में, यहाँ पे एंगल होगा 60 इंटू 2 दैट इज 120 डिग्री। अब OA एंड OB आर द रेडियस ऑफ द सर्कल। जो एक ट्राइंगल के अंदर, एक आइसोसेलेस ट्राइंगल के अंदर, यू ऑलरेडी रीड अबाउट द आइसोसेलेस ट्राइंगल। आइसोसेलेस ट्राइंगल में अगर टू साइड्स इक्वल होती हैं तो टू साइड के साथ जो कनेक्टेड एंगल्स हैं वो भी आपस में क्या होते हैं, इक्वल्स होते हैं। ओके, तो बाय ट्राइंगल सम प्रॉपर्टी से हमने यहाँ पे AOB की सारे एंगल जो है OAB और OBA हमने आइडेंटिफाई करने हैं यहाँ पर। नाउ हाउ यू विल सॉल्व दैट वन? So first you will see this in triangle ABC. जो आपकी ABC triangle है, जो आपका एंगल O है, इज डबल ऑफ एंगल C. First you have to write angle AOB is equal to 2 times angle C, that is equal to 2 into 60 degree is equal to 120 degree. Why it is 120 degree? Because angle subtended at the center, that property I write it before, you have to write it again. Whenever you apply the property, you have to mention the property, that is angle subtended by an arc. You have to mention it here, angle subtended. So I can write it short form here, angle subtended by an arc property. So here now you have, now in this triangle if you find one angle, how will you find another angle? So in triangle AOB, so angle A must be equal to angle B. Why it is equal? Because this is a isosceles triangle, because OA is equal to OB, radius of the circle, radius of circle। ट्राइंगल में क्या है, OA OB रेडियस है, और ट्राइंगल के अकॉर्डिंग टू देखा जाए तो OA OB इक्वल है, और अगर मेरी साइड्स इक्वल होती हैं तो उसके साथ जो कनेक्टेड एंगल्स हैं वो भी इक्वल होते हैं। नाउ बाय ट्राइंगल सम प्रॉपर्टी, सो हियर इन ट्राइंगल, ये ट्राइंगल की वजह से लिख रही हूँ। अगर मैं यहाँ पे ABC देखूँगी तो एंगल ए पूरा हो जाएगा, तो इसको प्रॉपरली आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए मैं इसको OAB और OBA भी मेंशन कर सकती हूँ। ओके, सो नाउ व्हाट वी विल डू नेक्स्ट, देन एंगल AOB प्लस एंगल OAB प्लस एंगल OBA इज इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री बाय ट्राइंगल सम प्रॉपर्टी। जो आपकी ट्राइंगल सम प्रॉपर्टी यही कह रही है कि ट्राइंगल के तीनों एंगल्स का प्लस क्या होता है, 180 डिग्री के इक्वल होता है। अब इन तीनों के एंगल मेंशन करेंगे। AOB वी ऑलरेडी फाइंड 120 डिग्री, प्लस अब एंगल OAB और OBA सेम है, तो मैं यहाँ पे लिख दूंगी 2 टाइम्स एंगल OAB इज इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री। नाउ 2 times angle OAB is equal to 180 degree minus 120 degree. That gives me 60 degree. Then angle OAB is equal to 60 degree by 2 give me 30 degree. Angle OAB is equal to 30 degree. So that means अगर ये एंगल 30 डिग्री है तो ये भी 30 डिग्री होगा. So we can also write angle OBA is equal to 30 degree, और angle AOB we already found, that is 120 degree. You can also check 120 plus 60 is 180 degree of the sum of all the angles of the triangles. So here this way you can find the all the angles of the triangle AOB.